Alrighty. So let's get rolling here, and then I'll say some things about what I hope to do with this channel. But yeah, this is my first video. Got my hazards off, my left turn signal on, and we're cruising. Wow, 32. So every once in a while, I'd share some video footage from my dash cam with my friends, and they'd say like, "Oh, you should start a YouTube channel," probably because I'm annoying the heck out of them. YouTube censorship stuff. Who am I kidding? This channel's never going to get monetized. But yeah, figured it'd be a fun little side project, something to do while I'm on the road. So I got my old webcam hooked up to my laptop. I was a bit rushed getting it all set up while I was on the dock, so setup's not quite perfect. Let's focus on this corner. Green light. And go straight all the way out as far as I can go, then cut left. That way the trailer clears the oncoming lanes. Alright, 1.5 miles, I'm going to be taking a right onto Washington Highway 167. So, I'm planning to have two types of videos on this channel. One where it's just 3 to 8 hours, completely uncut, completely unedited, no commentary, just ambient footage of the road. And then the other type is going to be the same thing, probably a little shorter, and it's going to have commentary. This being the first video, this is going to be kind of a test, so it's going to be a bit of a hybrid of both. Right now I'm talking, but once I get up to Snoqualmie Pass, that's when I'm going to try and shush up and let it record the ambience. But yeah. So for this drive, I'm doing 233 miles. That said, slow down a little bit, get some follow distance. There we go. That said, I've only got 4.5 hours on the clock. I had to take a split sleeper to get into here. Just got unloaded. Now I'm deadheading, that is driving with an empty trailer, across the mountains to a beef packing plant in eastern Washington. Right now I'm in like the southern Seattle metropolitan area. So I'm going to be taking some highways that are going to hook up with Interstate 90. And I-90 is going to take us across the mountains, and then hop on to, I believe it's Highway 84 or 86. My memory ain't all that good, but yeah. Hook up with another highway that'll take me to southeastern Washington, Wallula, Washington, and we can get loaded. Alright. Past this lake, gonna take a right in half a mile. I don't want to lose this CB antenna on these trees. That's happened before. Hello. Well, make sure I don't end up stopping on the tracks. Yeah, I'll have space. And the light's green, it's just slow. Green light, pedal down. Green light. Let's make sure we swing wide. And pedal down. Oh yeah, I believe sunrise today is supposed to be right around 7:30, maybe a little after, and it's currently 6:42. So that's just usually when I check when sunrise is. It always says like the moment the sun is directly visible. We should be getting sunlight here in probably about 30 minutes. That's probably about when I will be really getting into the mountains. So that times up perfectly. Alright. I should shush and just let it record now. If I have anything to say, I might start talking later, but yeah, I think I'll just record the ambience. Always get a little bit of salty spray on the windshield, and then it always smears, and then the wiper fluid never covers the full windshield, and then I always gotta wipe a few extra times to get it all off. Anyway, I'll shush. So that's a little thing that a lot of non-truckers don't know about, but it can be kind of hard sometimes to tell once you're fully clear of the vehicle behind you when you're trying to change lanes. So it's kind of a polite thing to do to turn your headlights on and off a few times real quick to let them know that, like, we're clear to come on over. That's 18 west, I'm taking 18 east. 0.3 miles. But, yeah, it's such a common thing in trucking that newer trucks have buttons on the steering wheel for turning our headlights on and off. Just real quick flashes. And doing so doesn't turn off the marker light, so folks can still see that I'm here. But yeah, quick comment over. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing I'm kind of worried about with this channel. So I'm driving a 2024 Volvo VNL 860. It's one of those fancy new trucks, and it's got a whole bunch of different sensors. Like the lane departure sensor, which I can deactivate by pressing that button, but it's going to turn itself back on every 15 minutes. All these little squiggle lines on the road, sometimes those can set it off. So those will be going off at random. And then the thing that you were hearing just before I started talking was the follow distance alarm. I have no way to disable that. That and my blind spot alarm. So if I have my turn signal on and there's someone next to my cab, that'll be another alarm that goes off. And I have no way to turn those off. And this video is going to be very long. And I spend so much time driving that, like, it's easy. I can record while I drive right now. Just start recording before I start driving, stop recording when I park. But video editing takes time. I don't have time for that. I've got a dog that I gotta take care of. Speaking of which, I totally forgot to get him breakfast. Well, normally we'd still be asleep right now, so, and I'm gonna be stopping in like probably 2 or 3 hours anyways, so he'll be okay. Anyways, but yeah, these videos are gonna be too long for me to edit, so for the ambient videos I can't remove the alarms, and I can't prevent the alarms from going off. Hopefully, like, if anyone here has experience editing videos, if anyone's want to watch this, if there's like a thing where I can train it to recognize different alarms in the truck, just give it some training data, and then it goes through and mutes the audio whenever those alarms go off automatically, please let me know if that's a thing, because I'm going to need that because I don't have time to go through and edit. Alternatively, I just don't do ambient videos. I prefer not to, but I don't want someone to be sleeping and then get woken up by a lane departure warning having a panic attack over nothing. Anyways, back to Ambience. So when I start making the commentary videos, the thing I want to talk about is things going through my head. For example, right here, there's a hill climbing lane that just formed. It's going to go away in a little bit. You're not supposed to pass on the right. But this guy, he's going a little bit under the speed limit. I'm assuming it's a guy. But I'm not supposed to use the left lane. I'm also not supposed to pass on the right. So I'm kind of just hoping that they decide to get over. And as I say that, yellow sign coming up indicates the right lane ends. So I can't pass on the right because the right lane's for slow vehicles. Can't pass on the left because most times when there's a hill climbing lane, trucks aren't supposed to be in the far left lane. Now that it's 2 lanes, I can get over as soon as it is clear to. Got 2 cars coming up on the left. I'm gonna get my turn signal on because another person's coming up. And yeah, they're slowing down, they see my turn signal. So I'm clear to get over. Yes, follow distance alarm. I am trying to speed up because I don't want to be blocking the left lane. Thank you, truck. Totally just saved my life, dump truck's life, and every car's around us life. Thanks for the help, trucking. I think we got this little hill here, slowing them down even more, so I'm not blocking the left lane for longer than I need to. I'm almost past them. And I think I'm clear. Yep, clear. Alright. Looks like the sun is starting to come up. Woof. I don't have a very good sense of smell, but something smells like burnt popcorn. Could be someone frying their brakes. Maybe a house fire? I don't know. My nose is so bad that basically all smells smell the same. Well, different categories of scents smell the same. So something burnt is going to smell about the same as burnt popcorn, fried brakes, burnt plastic. That said, I can tell the difference between that kind of burn and like smoke, like a fireplace or campfire. But that's probably because I go camping too much. At least I used to. Too busy trucking nowadays. I'm owing a total of, including interest, $260,000 on this truck, and I gotta get it paid off in 5 years. That said, I've got about 50 or 60,000 paid in so far. Logging down the speed coming up the hill, get the hazards going. Up folks know I'm going slow so I don't get rear-ended. But yeah, so I think a little over 200,000 on this truck. That means I'm paying about $1,000 every single week. So I can't really afford to take a lot of time. Usually just a couple days a month. I'm long haul lease off. Normally I focus on the western 11 region. That's where I tend to get the best money, best pay per mile, dollars per day. But it will go coast to coast, border to border. If the money's there. It just hasn't been there in like a year. Of course, I'm going way faster than the trucks ahead of me. So I'm almost catching up to the speed limit, so I can turn that off. But yeah. Well, clear on the left. Turn's just shallow enough that I can see them down along the length of my trailer. Woo! Traffic jam. Have my hazards going, but everyone's going slow and there's no one right behind me, so I don't want whoever's coming up behind me to not realize how slow everyone's going, cause an accident, like I said before. But yeah, it looks like there's a heavy haul in the right lane, and then I think a heavy truck is trying to pass heavy haul. But we'll be on Interstate 90 in 5.5 miles. And when we get there, there's going to be more lanes. And also more traffic. However tempting it may be like, oh, they should just add more lanes. I know that's not really going to fix it. What we need to do is overhaul this nation's mass transit network so people get out of cars, off the interstates, and onto trains and other modes of transportation. That way, you don't need to expand the interstates, just maintains the ones we got, and it'll keep plenty clear and open for us to truck on. Anyway, that's my 2 cents over. Sunrise should be happening next 30 or so minutes. Woo! Someone just kicked a rock in my windshield. Clear to get over. Oh yeah, I don't see cracks, but it is dark, so I'll be taking a look at that when the sun comes up. I'm going to go fast enough to turn the hazards off. And back to listening to music in my headset. Just a quick comment for any lawyers watching this to try and get me on something, because that's a thing. I talked about the whole YouTube channel idea with my company safety manager. Slow down for construction zone and my lane's ended, so let's get on over while it's clear. Oh yeah, I talked to the carrier, my company, the carrier I work with, however you want to say it. But I was talking to the safety manager, and he was okay with me doing YouTube and commentary and all that stuff, but he did warn me that if I get into an accident, whether I end up being an idiot and causing it, 3 years trucking, haven't caused an accident yet, don't plan to. But say someone runs a red light and I T-bone them, and they try to sue me for whatever reason, because some people are like that, and this is the United States. Their lawyer is going to look for anything to put me at any kind of fault, because it's a lot easier to be at fault when you're a professional driver like I am. Yeah, technically, truckers are legally classified as professional drivers. Kind of fun to say that, like, kind of tongue-in-cheek, but it's also a legal classification. That means that, yeah, it's a lot easier for me to be at fault. Then my safety guy was warning me that anything I say or do anywhere on my YouTube channel, a lawyer can use that footage, flip it out of context, and then use that against me in court. I forgot why. Oh, yeah. The whole reason why I brought that whole topic up is because I mentioned, like, listening to music in the headset, and as soon as I said that and started listening, got the urge to, like, clarify that, like, I've got a one-eared trucker headset, and it is legal to use a headset while driving, as long as you have one ear open. So, you'll see a lot of truckers wearing specially designed headsets that only cover one ear, and I've got the slowing down. Okay. I got the Rand McNally Clear Drive 220s. So, for one ear, it's completely over, not on ear, over ear headset, noise canceling, good quality audio. But then for the other, there's just a little cushioned pad that rests right above my ear, so I'm all good and legal. That little mist has stopped, so I can turn off my windshield wipers. Oh, no, it's still going. I'll just put them on nice and low. There we go. But yeah, this headset's real nice because like I can pop off the little cushioning pad. Oh, low setting is still too high. Oh, it's just stopping. Alright. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, I can pop off the little cushion and put a second ear cup on, and then it becomes a really nice Bluetooth over-ear headset. That said, it doesn't work all that well for gaming, but it's great for phone calls. And pop an ear cup off and make it legal to use behind the wheel. This is what I primarily use for phone calls and for these ambient videos, so I'm not dying of boredom. This is not an ambient video, this is like a first test video. But yeah, for the ambient videos, so I don't die of boredom, I'll be listening to music or podcasts or whatever on this thing. But yeah, I barely got this whole camera setup done while I was getting unloaded. But I couldn't get software for my webcam to recognize that it's open, or that the webcam is connected. So I had to like install OBS really quickly while I was putting in my navigation, getting everything set up and getting my camera mounted in the windshield. So, because I couldn't get the like software for the webcam set up, I couldn't open up the right settings to tell my webcam to go full 120 degree field of view, so it's really cropped down, and I might upload this footage, but I probably won't. But yeah, it's not got the FOV that I want. Like, I'm pretty sure the setup I ended up getting it set up with isn't even getting the two little nose mirrors. And I would like for the recording to have a little bit of the view behind me. Anyways, this intersection coming up here, I'm going to be getting on to I-90. Should be right at that light, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta be extra careful because construction zone, so it might be kind of tight. So I might just shut up and focus here. Oh, yeah, that's another test. Uploading this either listed or unlisted. Still need to make the YouTube channel. Ah, no, it's an easy merge here. I need to make sure I'm staying wide, not hit that concrete barrier, but my tandems are all the way forward. My trailer axles, yeah, they slide back and forth to redistribute weight. Clear on that corner, clear on merging traffic. Going wide here, pedal down for merging. Alright, so what was I talking about again? I think it was camera setup. Yeah, so right now I'm using a webcam. Unfortunately, the only USB cable that I have that's long enough, I saw this little screen coming up, so I'm just turning off my lane departure warning. It'll turn itself back on in like 15 minutes. This lane ends, so let's get over another lane. But yeah, this webcam is a webcam. It's got no on-device recording. So it has to be plugged into my laptop. And the only cable that I have long enough for that is my VR headset link cable. But, and I also need to get this for the VR headset, my laptop's only got 4 USB ports. 2 USB 2.0 Type A ports, and 2 USB 3.0 Type C ports. So, and this cable is USB 3.0 Type C to Type A, and it's like 25 or 30 feet long. Truck's on the shoulder. Let's get over while I can. Perfect. My phone just opened up a little bit. And then as soon as I'm past the Amazon truck, turn signal on, and it's clear to get over, so let's get over. But yeah, basically I don't have the data bandwidth on the ports that I need the data bandwidth on because of connection type, so I'm only recording at 1080p, 30 FPS. I want to be recording at 4K 60, and I will do that eventually. My webcam is capable of it, but I need to get a USB 3.0 Type A to Type C adapter. Actually, if I use my USB hub, I might be able to do that. Something I'll have to tinker with. And then longer term, especially if it gets to the point where you do reach monetization, if I start making money from the YouTube channel, then I can put that money right back into the YouTube channel, and I can upgrade from a webcam that I used when I experimented with live streaming a year or two ago and haven't touched since, to like something better with on-device recording, so I can record 4 5-hour clips at 4K 60 FPS without a big long USB cable running all the way through my cab and getting adapters to get full 4K recording going. Anyway, that's my 2 cents over. Back to being quiet and recording the pretty. The sun is coming up, and I'm just starting to get into Snoqualmie Pass, so this is going to be very pretty, and I want it to be pretty audio too. And yeah. Alright, I'll shush. Alright, I'm gonna get off here at this rest area and end the video. But yeah, just as I was getting to the summit of the pass, I had an idea. I think I'm gonna call the channel Fox Tracking. And play some homage to the name of my LLC. And that's the name of my personal Telegram friends group chat. And I like that name, so I might use it for the channel. But yeah, I was gonna go for some more passes there, but I decided against it. I think I see an easier spot, like 3 trucks ahead. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna go for those passes. They were going pretty slow, but my exit was coming up. I made the decision to stop here like 30 miles ago. Carefully does it. Watch those mirrors. And I'm good and lined up. A little far forward. Back up a little bit. That guy have an easier time getting out. Right there. Alright. Let's end that recording.